Welcome, children, to the first day, Session 7, Social Studies, Class 3. Today we will study a new chapter, that is, Important National Leaders, from our textbook. Children, please open page 78, chapter number 10. Today we will learn the history of independence of India and some national leaders like Rani Lakshmibai and Mahatma Gandhi. As you know, children, India gained its freedom from the British rule on 15th August 1947. There were many freedom fighters who gave up their lives to make India free from the British rule. Let us know some of these freedom fighters and their achievements. Lakshmi Bai, the Rani of Jhansi, was an Indian queen and warrior. She was one of the greatest leaders of the Indian Rebellion of 1857 and became for Indian nationalists a symbol of resistance to British rule in India. The freedom struggle of India began with the revolt of 1857. One of the leaders of the revolt was Rani Lakshmi Bai. She was born as Manikarnika in 1835 in a Maratha family. Under her father's guidance, she learnt archery, sword fighting, horse riding, and martial arts. After her marriage to Gangadhar Rao, ruler of Jhansi, Manikarnika was named Lakshmi Bai in honor of the goddess Lakshmi. She became the Rani of Jhansi. They adopted a child and named him Damodar Rao. It was decided that Damodar Rao would be the next ruler of Jhansi. After her husband's death, Rani Lakshmi Bai took the responsibility of protecting Jhansi as Damodar Rao was too young at that time. According to one of the rules introduced by the British, known as Doctrine of Lapse, after the death of an Indian king, only his son would become the next ruler. The kingdom that did not have a ruler or had a ruler who was adopted were taken under control by the British. The British ordered Rani Lakshmi Bai to leave her fort. Rani Lakshmi Bai decided to fight against the British and formed an army. During the revolt of 1857, she fought for the freedom of Jhansi. She died fighting the British soldiers in 1858. There is a very famous poem written in honor of Rani Lakshmi Bai. खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी थी. Mahatma Gandhi was an Indian lawyer who employed non-violent resistance to lead the successful campaign for India's independence from British rule, and in turn inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. He was given the title Mahatma as a respect in 1914 in South Africa, and is now used throughout the world. The phrase "बुरा मत देखो, बुरा मत सुनो, बुरा मत कहो" was adopted worldwide as a message of peace and tolerance due to Mahatma Gandhi's visual description of the three monkeys, with one of them covering his eyes, the second his ears, and the third his mouth. Mahatma Gandhi's full name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, also known to us as the father of the nation or Bapu. Bapu was one of the main leaders of the freedom struggle. He was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. He studied law in England and moved to South Africa for work there. Children, do you know what happened there in South Africa? Immediately upon arriving in South Africa, Gandhi faced discrimination because of his skin color. He was not allowed to sit with European passengers in the horse carriage, as he was not white, and told to sit on the floor near the driver, and then beaten when he refused. In another instance, he was thrown off a train after refusing to leave the first class compartment. He sat in the train station, shivering all night and wondering if he would return to India or protest for his rights. He chose to protest and was allowed to board the train the next day. This was the turning point to resist injustice and fight for his rights. Mahatma Gandhi returned to India in 1915 and became involved in the freedom struggle. He introduced a non-violent and truthful way of protest called the Satyagraha. Bapu encouraged the people to fight through prayers, marches, and fasts or hunger strike. In 1920, he started the non-cooperation movement against the British. He asked the people of India to stop buying goods made by the British and taught them to make their own clothes by using the chakra or the spinning wheel. He demanded the British to end their rule through his Quit India movement of 1942. Finally, India got its freedom in 1947 due to the efforts of our national leaders. That's all for today, children. Read the chapter well. We will continue with the rest of the chapter in our next class. Stay safe, children, and thank you.